What is the status of 5-year citizenship law? This is the biggest question of these days, because the people who have completed 5 years from the file log, they just wanted to know their 5 years completed, and there was so much noise in the media that migrants can file after locking file. When your 5 years completed, you can easily file your passport application to IRN. So passport time is reduced up to the 5 years only, and time is counting from the file lock. So there were confirmation from all departments, from all social media, and also from consultants, lawyers. But now currently all consultants stopped, lawyers stopped. Even YouTubers are not recording sessions in 5-year citizenship law. Where is 5-year citizenship law? When there was so much hyper created, and they got maximum views. When people ask a question in the comments, sir, what is the status of 5-year citizenship law? Nobody answer. So this is a confusion created among the migrants, that these social media sometime for views so much hyper and then become dormant, and they don't give us news. I'm not like that. I will tell you what is the current status of 5-year citizenship law. Hopefully my other brothers of you YouTubers will respond to the migrants, because migrants are innocent people. They have no time to check websites. They are working day and night. They are fighting for their survival, because their food expenses, their residence expenses are so high in Portugal these days. They have no time to research a lot of things. Therefore, this is our responsibility to guide them properly, to tell them properly, authentically, so that they can get useful information for their immigration processing. So I will tell you what is the current status of 5-year citizenship law. Technically, 5-year citizenship law was approved by President and it was implemented. This is significant now. This law is implemented. Implemented mean now it is in the books of laws of in the law, a list of the laws, and from 8th April this law is the part of the Portugal. This is Portugal's law and it is implemented. Now question is that if it is implemented and it is in the list of the Portugal's law on April 8, and it is in the books of the Portugal's law, all where this law is published now, mean that legally this law is now publicly implemented. So why people are claiming that when they go to IRN office and they say from file lock, when they just want to submit their file of the passport, they want to file their application of the passport, and they consume 5 years according to new Portugal's 5-year citizenship law. IRN did not say this is not the law. They actually make any other statement. They make pretext. They say software is not updated. We are not taking application according to 5-year citizenship law for some time, but they are not giving genuine reason. When someone is going with lawyer, someone is going with this hiring lawyer, the lawyer actually convincing IRN this law is practically implemented on 8th of April. It is in the books of the laws, and Portugal now all migrants are eligible to file their passport application for 5 years, and they request IRN by legal way, and they also little bit warn also, if you will not take this application of my client, I will go to the court. And IRN 150% no, when they will go to the court is not will not decide that court will not decide that take this application. They may give little bit punishment also, because that is against Portugal's law. So therefore they know that Portugal courts will suddenly on the spot will decide that take this application of the 5 years. Now question raised, if this law is implemented on 8th of April, and if this law is publicly implemented, this law should be common, must be common. Why lawyer is required to submit the file? Why IRN by decent way is not taking application of the 5 years straight, and someone go with lawyer, they are taking applications? So what is the reason? Now I will tell you. Whenever any law is approved, implemented in Portugal's law, Portugal 5-year citizenship law, which was implemented on 8th of April. After that, there are 90 working days are given to the government. 90 working days given to the government. They make rules and regulations of that law. They make terms and conditions of that law, and they announce. Within 90 days, they can announce in 7 days, they can announce in 14 days, they can announce in 5 days, they can announce in 89 days, they can announce in 90 days, maximum 90 days. When they will announce this law, when they will announce the law, after the announcement of the law, this law is publicly valid. Now, wherever you will go, all departments will follow that law. Technically, IRN don't want to say to migrant, but IRN must say, and IRN know that. Department of Migration of the Portugal knows that terms and conditions of this law is not being announced by the government. That's why this law is openly not valid for public until, and 90 working days, almost 72 working days are gone. Now there is another confusion. Might be government want to finish this law? No, this is very difficult now, because this law almost cleared all steps and then concluded and then implemented. At this stage, this law reverse is very difficult, and it will take long time. And I think Portugal government, if wanted to reverse this law, they should have been. They did not. Why they did not? They knew that when they will take step in Parliament House, a lot of conversations are going on. It take 1 year or 6 months to 1 year, and they may not be able to reverse this law, and their time will waste. Therefore, why rules and regulations, terms and conditions, which I am talking about, within 90 working days, government has to announce. Why government is not announcing? I will tell you. When this law is implemented on 8th of April, unfortunately, that was election time. There was no government. And when this new government came, this law implementation terms and condition time was passing. This government has some other priorities, like Article 88, Article 89, backlog of application and other. This is not the immigration. Remember, this government is not the government of immigration issue only. The government is the issue of all issues, including the residents, Portuguese national jobs, their health care facilities, social security benefits to all individuals, construction of houses, and political problems, European Union pressure. So this is never mean they are only thinking always about the migrants. Definitely they will announce terms and conditions, because there is only one choice for this government, because they are not going to cancel this law. Just 13 to 14 days are left. I am thinking, if after 14 days, I will research this one. After 14 days, if Portugal, this government did not announce terms and conditions, will this law automatically become public? That is a little bit researchable, but I think after 90 days, after 15 days, this law must be valid and must be approachable to all migrants according to Portugal's law. Thank you very much. Hopefully, you will subscribe, like, and share my channel.